Well, right after we call the meeting to order. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Given the current shelter-in-place order covering the state of California and the social distance guidelines issued by federal, state, and local authorities, the City of Clovis is implementing changes to participate in planning commission meetings until notified otherwise. The council chambers will be open to the public, but we will be implementing social distancing policies and will limit the number of people who may be in the council chambers. All attendees are required to wear masks to enter the council chambers. The meeting will be broadcast and you can access it. You'll see the site on the screen, the TV or your computer. Members of the public are encouraged to participate in the meeting by accessing the webcast at the site that's on the screen, providing written comments at the same website, participating by phone, or coming to the Planning Commission meeting in person. We are practicing social distancing and can only accommodate a maximum of 16 guests at one time. The Planning Commission consists of 5 Clovis residents appointed to the City Council to make decisions and recommendations on city planning issues. Decision made by the Planning Commission may be appealed to the City Council. After approval of minutes, the Planning Commission will ask for business from the floor. If you wish to discuss something which is not listed on the agenda, you should speak up at this time. The Planning Commission will discuss each item listed on the agenda. For the items on the agenda which are called public hearings, the Planning Commission will try to follow the procedures listed below. For each matter considered by the Commission, there will be first a staff presentation, followed by a presentation from the project applicant. Testimony from supporters of the project will then be taken, followed by testimony from those in opposition. The applicant will have the right to a final rebuttal presentation prior to closing the public hearing. Once this is complete, the chairperson will close the public hearing and the commission will discuss the item and cast their votes. If you wish to speak on an item, please step to the podium and clearly state your name, address for the records. The Planning Commission wants to know how you feel about the item they are voting on, so please state your position clearly. In accordance with Section 13 of Article 2 of the Planning Commission Rules and Regulations governing length of public debate, all public testimony from those in support and in opposition to the project will be limited to 5 minutes per person in order for everyone to be heard. Please limit your comments to 5 minutes or less. Thank you. And if I can call the meeting to order, and your latest...
Mr. Chair, I'd like to ask that the persons present stand for a moment of silence for the victims of the VTA massacre in San Jose, and then followed it with a flag salute.
Okay. Everyone stand.
Join me in saluting the flag of our country. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have roll call, please.
Sure. Commissioner Antuna?
Here.
Commissioner Bedstead?
Here.
Commissioner Cunningham?
Here.
Commissioner Hatcher?
Here.
And Chair Hinkle?
Here. A motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve. Second.
Oh, my God.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion by Commissioner Hatcher and second by Commissioner Antuna to approve the April 15th Planning Commission minutes. Commissioner Antuna?
Yes.
Commissioner Bedstead?
Yes.
Commissioner Cunningham?
Yes.
Commissioner Hatcher?
Yes.
Chair Hinkle?
Yes. Commission Secretary, you have any comments?
No comments for tonight.
Planning Commission members, you have any comments? I have one, I've noticed a couple times, but when traveling south on Villa Avenue, just south of Sierra at Tenaya and Villa, there are some trees that have grown out over the road. And car haulers coming from the dealerships, they have to swing out, and sometimes they go all the way out into the northbound number 1 lane to clear the trees so they don't damage the cars. So might have someone look at that.
And do you mind indicating the streets again? The street sections again?
It's Tenaya and Villa, that's just south of Sierra. And the ones on the east side of the street are starting, they've only covered 1 lane, so if they're going north on it, they can get around it. So both sides should probably be looked at.
Thank you, will do.
Okay. Any communications and referrals?
None this evening.
Okay. And any business from the floor or on the online?
There are none online.
Okay, we'll move to the public hearing item number 2. Consider approval, general plan consistency findings for the proposed 2021-2022 Community Investment Program. Staff?
Good evening, Planning Commission. I'm Thad Avery. I'm the Community Investment Program Manager for the City of Clovis. Tonight, I'm presenting to you the proposed 2021-22 Community Investment Program budget, inclusive of the 5-year Community Investment Program. Section 65401 of the Government Code calls for the Planning Commission's review and consideration of the annual capital improvement program. The City of Clovis refers to its capital improvement program as the Community Investment Program. The purpose of this provision is to have the Planning Commission review the Community Investment Program and make a specific finding that is in conformance with the general plan and specific plans. The Clovis City Council can then proceed with adoption of the budget. Staff is recommending the adoption of a resolution finding the proposed 2021-22 Community Investment Program is consistent with the general plan and relevant specific plans of the City of Clovis. The proposed Community Investment Program budget is a 63-page document attached to the report submitted to the Planning Commission. The projects that are proposed in the program have been identified in consultation with and support from the various city department heads, their representatives, and other applicable staff. This collaborative process has assisted in the forming of a program that provides a selection of specific projects that are necessary for the public service, utility, and/or safety purposes and are consistent with city goals. Shown on this slide is a brief overview of the Community Investment Program. The projects are distributed in program areas of government facilities, sewer, parks, streets, water, community sanitation, and community development. Various project components consist of design, right-of-way acquisition, and/or construction. The budget is comprised of 57 projects or activities. Majority of the funding for the street projects is from federal and state grants. The budget has around $4.6 million in revenue coming from federal grants and regional Measure C funding for specific projects. Gas sales tax provides for approximately $4 million in funding, and Measure C pass-through funding is estimated at $3 million. This past year, we received favorable construction costs, mainly due to the COVID-19 factor, but recent indication is that construction costs are starting to increase due to increased construction and shortage of supplies. Some noteworthy projects in the budget are the design and construction of the Loma Vista Village Green Park. We have many street projects in the budget, both in design and construction phases of work, including our annual Cape and Slurry Seal project that provides preventative maintenance for over 10 miles of local streets per year. We have design of the widening of Sunnyside Avenue between 3rd and 5th Street this year, and design and reconstruction of Fire Station 2 on Minnewawa south of Shaw. This includes a new training facility building that will be used as a temporary housing of the crew during construction, and then converted to a training classroom after completion of Fire Station 2. We're also acquiring property in the northwest area for major water facilities needed in the future development. This concludes my presentation. I'm available for questions.
Any questions for staff? Okay, I'll open it up then for anybody from the floor or online that are in support of this and have something they'd like to say.
Seeing none.
Okay, anybody opposed in the room or online?
Seeing none.
Okay, I bring it back to the commission for discussion. If there is any, if there is no discussion, we're open for a motion.
I'll move to approve the City of Clovis's proposed 2021 to 2022 CIP program inclusive of the 5-year community investment program in conformance with the general plans and relevant specific plans.
I'll second the motion.
Call for the vote.
Okay, I got a motion by Commissioner Cunningham to approve the 2021-2022 Community Investment Program, and second by Commissioner Bedstead. Commissioner Antuna?
Yes.
Commissioner Bedstead?
Yes.
Commissioner Cunningham?
Yes.
Commissioner Hatcher?
Yes.
And Chair Hinkle?
Yes. Okay, we'll move to old business. Is there any old business that needs to be discussed? Any new business that needs to be brought before us?
No.
Well, then I move that we adjourn this meeting at 6:13, it looks like.